All right, another Gixxer on the lift. So I'm pulling the front wheel to do the front forks, but let's talk about this so you guys can get a little bit more information on when you buy a used bike. So this customer called me and said, hey, I'm about to go pick up this bike. Can you help me out? Now, all I need is a picture of this side like that. Very nice. I need a high quality camera, not the flip phones that some of you guys are using. But what that helps me do is that helps me look at certain things that I look at to help you make a good decision on buying this motorcycle. Now, this customer got this 2011 with 2,300 miles on it for 48, which is a hellishing deal. It's a hellishing deal. Now, when he called me and he said it's a 2011 with 2,300 miles on it, I told him, bullshit, those gauges have probably been switched. That's what you guys need to watch out for. I'm gonna go into titles a little bit later when we talk about more things, but this is to help you get the signs that show you that the bike is not legitimate. Now, first off, when you see things like it's been crashed, it's been, laid down, it's been hurt, and also if I run to the other side right here, you guys can see it's been dropped on this side as well. It doesn't necessarily mean it's not what the customer said or the seller says it is, but it's definitely a sign. Why would a 2,300 mile bike be damaged like that? Now, is it a new rider? Were they a girl? Stuff like that is what comes into play. But to protect you guys, this is the things that you can look for. So the first one that you guys always go to is the tire dates. And I think, yep, there they are right there. So there's the 2-digit code. It is 49/2010. So that's the 49th month of 2010. That is how you can tell. There is no way that somebody's going to be able to get today, they're not going to be able to get tires that were made in 2010. So first off, this would just tell me that the bike's legitimate. But here's a couple more things that you guys can look at, which not many of you really talk about, because you guys always go to the tire dates. The next thing is the radiator. If that radiator looks like the fucking moon's surface, then obviously it's been run through its paces. You guys need to know that. Look how nice, well, you can't see it. Look how nice and clean that radiator is. So that's another thing. Another one is the grips. You know how long it takes to wear out grips? So that just means that it's been run. It's been, so many miles put on it to wear those grips out. Now, the next thing is the rims. If the tires have been on and off, they get scratches and all kinds of stuff. But look at that rim. And then, of course, the chain. So, now, if you buy a bike like this customer bought a bike, it's a great deal. He needed a little bit of work. If it's been sitting, you guys need to look in the gas tank. So this is the Gixxer. Here's the R6 we have. Look in there. Don't use your I guess you can use your phone light, but I would have a light that you can direct the beam down in there to see all the way down in there to see if it's rusted. That's a big one. So remember that. And then the last one, which laziness is what wins for you guys, is if you can see if these bolts have been touched. Now, if you have Chinese fairings, they've been touched, but if they're trying to hide that they've switched the gauges, bolts up here and in the cockpit will look like they've been changed. And then, of course, mismatched bolts. Mismatched bolts is a huge sign that somebody's messed with it, doesn't know what they're doing, and they just put the bolts back in the bike. Remember that, guys. There's a couple good tips to protect yourself. Now, if you need my help, you're buying a bike, all you need to do is send good pictures. If you contact me, I'll tell you exactly what pictures I need to help you understand the bike. Doesn't mean you don't need to buy it. Does mean I'm trying to help you.